I'm gonna play y'all a few different Sora videos, and I want to get y'all thoughts. Here's the first one.
Lights burning, see the smoke in the sky. I'm still dreaming bigger than the blocks I reside. Gold in my chain, but the weight's in the story. Every scar on my skin is a note in the glory. You feel me? Moonwalking.
That's a one. I'm gonna play another one for y'all.
We out here in Havana, man. Streets colorful, sun on us. Got my guy with me.
What's up, people? Towering over Pac like always. I think these balconies almost my height, though.
He don't fit in none of these cabs, man. We gotta walk it out.
All right, there's one. I'm gonna show y'all another one.
It's Mike, and tonight we're giving you the smoothest vibe in the game. This is our brand new Smooth Berry Thrillers in.
And I'm bringing the heat with Mamba Mint.
Cool, clean, and clutch.
Just
2
like
for
we
12
like it.
only while we're live, so hit that.
That's one. I'm gonna play another one for y'all.
You thought I was gone, huh? Nah, I'm right here chilling. Sunshine on my face, breeze off the water. Cuba been treating me right. Life got quiet for a minute, but it ain't over. Trust. The legend don't fade, just moves different.
So, with that being said, showing y'all some of these AI videos of Sora. Sora 2 has just been released. I think you got to get a invite code in order to see it, in order to get it, and all of that type of stuff. How do y'all feel about AI making leaps and getting to the point to where a lot of times without the watermark, and obviously we know that some of these, I mean, you know that these guys are deceased and stuff, but in a general sense, without the watermark, some of this stuff is starting to become indistinguishable from real videos. And I've been seeing stuff even outside of the celebrities, where you know it is looking crazy. And if it's not like something that's outrageous, sometimes you can't even really tell the difference. How do y'all feel about Sora 2, Gemini, AI, all of this stuff making leaps this fast to where it's starting to show stuff and display stuff that seem a little bit too realistic, or maybe realistic for people's views?
I think about Black Mirror, the show, and it's 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 amazing to see, but at the same time, it's uncharted territory. And I was looking at it and I was like, is it gonna get to a point where I have to write in my will, please do not bring me back through AI? Like I almost feel like it's a little bit disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? Because they're deceased. Like that's kind of how it needs to stay, and to bring them back in that kind of way. It's like that's so disrespectful. It's giving me a different perspective on how you might have to operate through life, because it's getting almost indistinguishable. You can't really, like, they're really messing with our perception of reality. So touch grass because it's getting weird. Mm, sick.
Slimmy, Q.
Um, well, see me as how when AI first like really started with, I was on mid journey. You know what I'm saying? Making videos and not videos, but doing images. And when I kept seeing people make images of like uh people who, it was things of Michael Jackson and stuff like that, and it's just, and Prince, and it's just like, hmm, how far will this go? And it's like, you're not gonna try and nip this shit in the bud. Now it's gonna start getting crazy. So eventually I felt like it was gonna start being holograms. So I'm not shocked by any of this. Um I'm not surprised. But like Molly said, I think we are chartering in dangerous territory because there's never an end to it. You know what I'm saying? And then what's gonna start happening is certain things are going, these are going to become the new deep fakes. And that's problematic because it can look as if somebody is saying something and they've never said it ever, and they can pass this as a real thing. So I think we got to be careful on what we accept. And even though it's very entertaining to see Kobe and Tupac, at the same time, it's something that feels very wrong about it, too, because you're capitalizing on someone that's perished, and there's no estate for any of this stuff. There's no way to stop people from doing it. It's no way. There's no limitations on what they can do. And then soon they're gonna start making money off of it and monetize off this shit off dead people. And that's where I have a problem. Because if the people's family can't make money off that shit and you doing it, bro, we totally out of whack in humanity. Like we totally out of whack, and I think that's where we heading. But the main thing that I'm concerned with right now is because I think they actually did this with Donald Trump, and he hadn't said nothing, and they had made a fake video of him saying something, and it's really bizarre, and this is just how far it's going. It's strange. It's very strange territory we in.
Quentin or Q Diddy? I'm sorry.
I don't think anything. I think it's fun. That's it. It's fun.
Okay. Kim, thoughts?
I think in some ways it could be helpful to maybe people that are grieving. You know, I can see this both ways. So you have the people that are grieving who maybe aren't quite ready to let go. And so seeing a video like that could help them. But in other cases, it could just prolong the grieving process, or, you know, or it could just be disrespectful to them. Like I did see Robin Williams' daughter and Martin Luther King's daughter both say that they wanted people to stop making videos of them because they felt like it was disrespectful. So I get that.
Yeah, they did. They said stop sending videos of their people and AI to them.
And I could see how that would not be cool. I think that deep fakes is something to be concerned about. And, you know, it's all fun and games until somebody makes an explicit video of you that you were never in and puts it out and everybody thinks it's you. Like, how do you dispute that? What do you do at that point?
Didn't I just say that shit? What the fuck?
I just said I agree with you. Slimy.
Lex, what are your thoughts on this?
First, I'm sorry. The first thing that came to my mind was the devil really wants to be omnipresent like God, because y- everybody is always plugged into their phones, their iPads, and to alter reality, to have an algorithm, and you know, it just got too far. I could see the devil wanting to be omnipresent through AI, through technology. So it's very disturbing spiritually for me.
What?
All right. I'm gonna
Oh
come to
no,
Carrie
there's
last.
credence to that.
I'm gonna come to Carrie last. Mika, what are your thoughts on this?
I like AI. I think everything has duality, but for the most part, if it's used good, it's useful. I like it.
Carrie?
I pretty much agree with everybody, because on one hand, you could preserve somebody's like their legacy in a sense by continuing to make stuff, but you can also put out content, use people's likeness, and not make good content about them or using their likeness. So I got kind of scammed because I love Jim Rohn. Like love Jim Rohn. So when he passed away, that was like it was so hard for me. So I listened to the videos and all of that stuff. So I was watching this video. I sent it out because I normally would forward videos out, and then something told me to click into the body of the YouTube video, and that's when it said like AI was used and things were put together, and I just felt so violated. Like I just felt horrible, and that was when I was like, damn, this is really. I mean, it was a good video, the motivation, whatever, but I was like, but this wasn't from Jim. So I don't know. I mean, I'm with Slimmy, with Kim, with Lex said, but I also agree that there's nothing we can do about it. We can't stop it, and there are benefits. So, like, what do we really do?
Carrie,
Huh?
Jim Roman dead.
Shut up. That's not Jim Rohn.
This is Jim Rohn.
That is not Jim Rohn. What kind of who
Wait,
is
what
I don't
Jim
know
Rohn
who
you
that is.
talking about? This is
Jim
There's
Rohn.
multiple because he's a sportscaster.
Yeah, he's
Like a
very, very
sportscaster.
well known sportscaster.
Well, Jim Rohn, Rohn, is much older than him. So
Rohn. Oh, never
Rohn,
mind. Okay.
yeah.
I was about to say, damn.
I
I
thought you
looked
was
that
being
up
funny. I'm
instantly. Like,
like,
what
that
the fuck?
ain't him.
Jim Rohn died. Okay, my bad.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
she
talking about
talking about
nobody.
like
You need
the
to look him up,
motivational speaker.
sir.
She talking about the
Whoever
older,
said that.
let's like a older guy. He was like an entrepreneur and like a kind of like a motivational speaker at the same time.
Okay, I ain't hip to him.
Yeah,
Okay.
you talking about the guy that's on ESPN?
Yeah, well, I don't know if he.
It
I don't
was on
think he on
ESPN.
Yeah,
It was on
yeah,
ESPN. Yeah.
yeah.
So let me ask y'all a question, because we all content creators, whether y'all want to acknowledge it or not. Let's say y'all become super famous or whatever, right? And we continue to grow and we continue to become more successful or whatever. And then eventually, at some point, unfortunately, we all pass away. Would you want somebody to use your likeness and your image after you're gone?
Would I want somebody to use my what?
Your likeness and your image
And
when you're gone.
your NIL.
No. I
Why
mean,
not? Why or why not?
it's like enjoy me while I'm here. Like whatever you create after I'm not here is not me. So it's just weird. Because inevitably you're gonna say something or have this video or whatever, do something that I would not say or do. So it's not a good representation of who I am.
I say no.
Let my soul rest. Do not bring me back. Do not resurrect me. I'm okay. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I don't know. Like, I don't want to be trapped here. Let me go where I'm gonna go when I move on.
I
Nope.
want
Yeah, because
to.
I also couldn't think of why that would like what for. Like anything I could think of would just kind of be creepy to me. So just whatever if I'm a content creator, whatever content I have, that's what's out there. That's what you got.
Right.
I got
Mika,
tons of
didn't you?
photos and videos in my phone. Maybe my kids will share them. I don't know, but that's like what you got.
That's it. Mika, didn't you talk about how they did an interview with a dead guy? Was that you?
How they did what?
An interview with a dead guy? Was that you talk about?
On what? On
They were
what?
like, it was like an interview on the news, and the guy had
Oh
passed
yes,
away.
yes. It was Jim. It
Yeah,
was
that's
Jim. Yeah. I did a story on Jim Acosta. He did a whole interview with a dead
yes.
kid.
I was so uncomfortable watching that. I was like,
Okay, so that was okay. Now that was creepy only because the parents were putting it forth like this was their kid, like reincarnated, and he was talking in the present. It was weird. It was very weird. It wasn't like maybe like a fun video or something where it looked like it may have been something he recorded. It was like, yeah, I like to play. They're like, what do you like to do? I like to play ball. I like to. I'm like, the boy is dead. Like, what are we doing?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah,
Wait, how did that take
I forgot
place
about
though?
that.
How did that take place, Mika?
Jim Acosta got on his StreamYard because he's on StreamYard, and he was talking. I don't mean to laugh, but this how weird it was. He was talking to the dead kid.
What you
He
mean he
was
was talking to the dead kid?
He was
Jim Acosta.
interviewing him.
He was interviewing him. Like if you get
What
on,
dead kid? Just
Wait, wait,
some random dead kid?
no,
wait.
Some random
How was
dick.
the kid?
It's not
Whose
a kid. It
voice?
was a
So whose
man,
voice was
but
it really though?
it's the
Whose
kid's
voice was it
voice.
really?
It's the kid's voice. It's his voice. It's his face. It's all of that, and then the way they have the AI set up, they have it to
Oh, so it was
respond, and
AI.
they
Oh,
have
okay.
all his memories,
yes.
like the stuff that he likes.
No.
And so the parents literally like, yeah, I did a whole live stream on it. I was just like,
No.
you know what?
See now this is what I'm talking about.
It's given
That's
This
what
is
got
demonic
me.
and
this some
trapped,
that's fucked up. Now that's
like a
some fucked
trapped
up shit.
spirit.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And Jim Acosta knows the parents, so he was talking to the kid like they were sitting here. Like if I say,
Nah,
"Hey, Slimmy, what's your favorite basketball team?"
those
Oh
parents
yeah,
should be
I
locked
want to go to
away
the
for that.
game and where I was
They
like,
should be locked away.
It was an adult, but can't lock it. It was a grown man. It was a younger man. It
Oh, it
wasn't like a
wasn't a
kid
child.
kid. No.
no,
Oh,
he was young adult. He got
oh
killed when
yeah,
he was
no, no,
like
never mind.
17 or 18, something like that.
Yeah.
But the parents couldn't let it go, and then the parent got on afterwards and started talking to Jim Acosta, and Jim Acosta said, "Yeah, it was like I was talking to him." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I don't know why, and I
It's
don't.
Oh
demonic.
God, this
Yeah,
is
it's
that's
just
a
taking
little
me there
that's
to this.
whoa.
How in the Bible they were talking. I really think that they built pyramids and stuff based on Nephilim, the demons that came down here and had sex with the human earthly women, and they had giants. I think that all of that stuff is happening again
Slimmy.
today. I know it sounds weird, but it's like that's what's happening right now today with this AI, with the internet, having all of this access. Once you open that box, it's now it's uncontrollable. It's not
No,
controlled,
no.
and
See,
we're headed down a dangerous path.
now I don't want y'all motherfuckers ever to say nothing about me and no conspiracy theories no more. This woman just started talking about giants, fucking regular human
You
beings.
didn't hear about angels getting cast down and they slept with earthly women and they
I,
had demons?
I'm
That's why
not
God flooded the earth.
I'm not knocking nothing. All I'm saying is I don't want no more complaints about the shit that I say. If we gonna talk about giants, fucking regular human beings on this motherfucker.
That's
Whatever.
not
Even
That's
though
my
I've
conspiracy.
heard that before though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking with you, but no, y'all full of shit, man. Ain't no way you can't recreate me. You can't recreate me. Ain't no programming for this shit,
Acosta
man.
tried.
This is
Mm.
where y'all not being realistic. Ain't no way to recreate me.
It's
You
gonna be an
can't do it.
AI of you, say Uncle Slimmy
It's
It'll
did.
not
never, it'll
you.
never be, it'll never be an AI of me. It'll never be that. You don't have the technology.
Who said, but when they download the apps, when y'all download everything, y'all don't, when we accept the terms of things, who says that that's not in the fine
Oh, that's
print?
exactly what they're doing, Lex.
No, 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 no,
They
no.
got all
I'm
no,
fucking
no.
around.
That's what they're
What
doing
I
with your face scan. That's what they're doing with your face scan and all this
yeah,
other stuff.
I
People are
ain't never
wondering
did a
how
face scan ever. Never
people are
will.
like, oh, they're snatching immigrants up off the street. No, they got your face in it's a little computer like this, and they just hold it up to your face. And all those protesters, when they get up in ICE's face, that's all they're doing. They get all of your likeness. They have all of it. It's wild. They got all of it.
Never.
You got your fingerprint. They got all that stuff, all the biometrics,
Mhm.
everything they need. Yeah, they got it. So they could do it.
Snapchat got us used to deep fakes. That's all Snapchat is. It's just deep fake filters. And they got us so desensitized to it, you don't even know that's what you're doing.
You know, they was saying like they was
And they
saying a
think the
very
real and the ugly.
I'm not gonna say what it
I'm not
was,
on
but a
Snapchat,
very,
but
very, very, very well known show was doing a deep fake of a very, very well known actor. And they still haven't found this motherfucker. And
Who you
you've
who
never
you might as well name it at this point.
no, I ain't gonna do that. But I ain't gonna do that because it's still a lot of speculation. And they still haven't seen this person, man, and it's getting very strange how he was on supposedly on this network on that show and ain't nobody seen him since. That shit is very weird. That and like
I don't know
we
who you
just
talking
going
about,
we
bro.
yeah, I'm not gonna say who it is. I'm not gonna say it because it's still like, it's still a lot of speculation around it.
I had to say that because one of the guys said, "Be careful
Darius
of."
arguing back and forth with people
I'm
in the
not
chat,
arguing with him. I was just enlightening
talking about no
him
demons over here, sir, and all of
because
this.
he said, "Be careful with Enrique because the deeper that you go, the demons can come." And I said, "There ain't no demons over here." Enrique knows. He knows what I believe in. He knows what perspective he needs to come from.
Jesus
We don't play
Christ.
those games at all.
That-
At
that's what
all.
he
We don't play those
means.
games. He even knows
Carrie
what version
is
of the Bible I like to use. We don't play those games over here at all.
this is
Mm-mm.
crazy. Carrie, you're not even
No,
saying this
sir.
right now. You don't really
No,
believe what you're
sir.
saying.
What Bible
I
said that
do.
people were having sex with humans? What Bible was that one?
What?
Huh?
He's
Book
Somebody,
of
asking
I
Enoch.
thought
Say
I heard
that. Say
somebody.
that. Say it
I thought
again.
somebody said God flooded the earth because somebody was having sex with humans or something. Did I make that up?
Book
Did
of
I just say
Enoch.
that?
said
I
the
don't
book.
understand.
Why?
Did I miss something?
I don't know
I
what the
think he was
hell.
talking about what Lex was talking about with the Giants having sex with people.
I missed that part. I think I had jumped off for a
I
second.
know. I was like, I don't know how you just let her say that shit. And I just let her
Well, how do I? How
just
do
threw
I
that.
don't. I didn't hear it. What was said?
He
God
talking about
flooded
the
the earth
fallen
because giants
angels.
are having sex with people or something. I guess. Keep going. I apologize. I just heard some nonsense that my God didn't do, so I decided to say something about it. Carry
If you
on.
could,
I mean, it depends on what parts that you read, because you do know there are chapters that aren't in certain Bibles. They're like if you're reading what is that, the Ethiopian Bible. The Ethiopian Bible has like, I think it's like 88 or something like that. The Vatican has books that they haven't put in, that they don't put in.
Dead Sea Scrolls.
It's a lot. So it depends on what you're reading.